Hi guys, it's Miss Boehner here. So I'm going over the transformation Google form. That was one of your optional activities. So we need to figure out what's the fewest number of transformations needed to move the pre-image, which I'm actually going to change that. We don't use pre-image. We use figure from our text. So we're going to move the figure to the image. I'm trying to figure out what's the fewest amount of transformations needed to do that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, using the Google slide, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to trace the figure. This would be the same as if you guys did this on your tracing paper or patty paper. All right, so there we go. Let's see, we're going to make that red and a little bigger so we can see it. All right, so here's our figure. And we need to try to move the figure. Try that again. We need to try to move the trace figure and try to get it to the image itself. So point B is going to be down here at the tip. So we can see we need to get B up here. So let's try to rotate it. Well, we can rotate, but we can see it's not quite in the same direction. So rotation doesn't work. So it looks like we're going to have to, let's try to reflect. So let's go ahead and put it back. Let's see, use it back in the right angle. So remember, reflection doesn't turn the figure. So we just have to be careful with that. I'm going to go ahead and translate the figure over. So that way it's just out of the way here. So let's go ahead and try to reflect it. And then we may need to rotate it as well. And there we go. That should line up, perfectly. So we would need to reflect and rotate. And depending on where you reflect and where you rotate, you may also need to translate. But just remember, anytime you are reflecting or rotating, the center of rotation and the line of reflection is always going to be in the middle of the figure and the image. And as a quick reminder, if you are describing a translation, you need distance and direction. Or you can translate one point to another. So that's something that you can do. Or you can translate point A to point A prime if you wanted to describe it that way. To describe a rotation, you need a center of rotation, the angle of rotation, in this case it was 90 degrees, and the direction, clockwise or counterclockwise, and we rotated clockwise. To describe a reflection, you need the line of reflection. So the line of reflection would be a line we would have to create. So our line of reflection may be somewhere around here, right? And then we always want to label that. We will call that line L, line M, line P, any letter you want to name. All right, hopefully that helped.